Hello, my patriotic brothers and sisters, my fellow freaks and geeks. Boomy is here once again with another video for you. Friends, oh boy, this is your first time on the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of the family here, and become part of the front lines of freedom and liberty. Yeah. Anyways, so the internet will be the internet, and some celebrities will just, well, for their hatred of the current sitting president, from the party of tolerance and peace, they seem to be the first ones to be intolerant and less peaceful. Don't take my word for it. Just go look it up yourself. Yeah. So our most recent evidence of this is Mark Hamill himself. Now, let me start off by saying this. I'm actually a fan of Mark Hamill. I'm a big fan of Luke Skywalker. Okay, not what they did to his character in The Last Jedi. Boy, they neutered him on that one hardcore. But I'm still a fan. I find he's got a big heart. He's a genuine guy. And seeing how he interacts with the Star Wars community is heartwarming. It is awesome. And he's got a big heart. I know he does. But he is also extremely liberal, which is, hey, party on. I don't care. That's cool. What irks me is when these so-called liberal elites who say do one thing and then do another thing, but then it's somehow our fault. Recently on the internet, Ivanka Trump with her husband Jared Kushner came on talking about how the force is strong in their family, and their little child was dressed up like a stormtrooper. And then Mark Hamill, well, he had this to say: "You misspelled fraud, hashtag go force yourself." Aren't you a big man, Mr. Hamill? Oh my, oh my. Oh. So yeah, he said this. And look, the kid's just having fun. The kid loves Star Wars. Who's going to go after the kid for loving Star Wars on this one? Oh, it's Mark Hamill, because he can't see past his hatred for the current sitting president, Donald Trump. He can't see past his hatred on that one. And that is a big problem when it comes to the issues of the left these days. Not when I was growing up. The left was not as bad, but now it's just like, gloves off, who cares? Let's go after this, even when it's a kid. The kid's just being innocent, playing Star Wars. That's awesome, and that's fine. And I think there's a big difference when, you know, this is innocent little photo op. Parents are proud. They think it's hilarious. I would think it's hilarious too if mine did that. And this kid is just having some fun being a cool old stormtrooper. Who's going to get on that case? But nope, Mark Hamill had to go dig his nails in it, say his what-tos for it. And I'm glad to say that the majority of the responses to this were a lot like mine, which I said, Mark Hamill, we all have different sets of beliefs and political beliefs and whatnot. I'm paraphrasing myself on this one. But when it comes to Star Wars, for a lot of us, that is our common ground. Star Wars is our common ground on that one. This is a low move on your point. I should have had it up here, but I didn't. And yeah, that's what I pretty much said to him. Being nice, being in general, but also telling the truth there as well. So I don't believe there is any need for this type of crap from Mark Hamill, and I think this does a giant disservice to the Star Wars community, because Star Wars itself is bleeding. It is hemorrhaging hardcore, and the community is divided with the direction that Star Wars is going. And so when you have stuff like this coming out on the internet from giant figures in Star Wars, just kind of going after, given the lens of going after the kid himself, which he wasn't. He was going after Ivanka and her family. I get that, but the optics are horrible on this one, and this was not a good move on Mark Hamill's position, and it doesn't do any good for the Star Wars in general. Not at all. In fact, I think more and more people might be turned off because of this. It's just me, but this is what I'm seeing. Well, there you have it, my friends, from Mark Hamill, going a little too low on this one and showing the glaring hypocrisy that is coming primarily from the left. Yes, we have some from the right, I know, but primarily, and the loudest out there, is coming from the left. He should have just left this alone. He should have just taken it as it was, just a child enjoying Star Wars. That's all it was. And you know what? We should celebrate that. Star Wars is our common ground. It brings so many people together from different philosophies, theologies, and political leanings, that we can all come together in one place and enjoy the beautiful marvel that is Star Wars. But no, he decided to go and pretty much make this political and go after her and the children and the family on this one. So not a smart move, and I think is going to do more damage to the Star Wars community and to Star Wars in itself, because, you know, Star Wars is already hemorrhaging from where Disney has been taking this sucker with Kathleen Kennedy and Ryan I'm a Crybaby Johnson and all that jazz. This is not a good move and not a good thing for the state that Star Wars is in right now. Let me know your comments in the comment section below. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know. And yeah, do the thing there. Hit that like button if you like what you see here, because the more likes we get, the more it is people get to find us. And I'm sure all the haters will, you know, come up from the basement and, well, you know, they didn't get their Hot Pockets from their mommy, so they're going to have to go after someone. The keyboard warriors will be rife as they find us. But let them find us. Bring it. My friends, as always, remember to be kind. It's about community. Do your research. Do thinking. Think for yourself. Don't let the headlines tell you what to do. We'll see you later, my friends. Goodbye.